Did you know that the average American household holds over 300,000 things, from paper clips to ironing boards? Crazy, right? Makes you wonder how much of the stuff that we are cramming in our homes and overflowing in our closets do we really use or even need? If you're like most people, you've got like drawers stuffed with old t-shirts, a spice rack with expired ingredients, and even forgotten subscriptions that can rival NASA's budget. It's all too easy to accumulate material clutter that weighs us down both mentally as well as financially. So today I want to challenge you to reconsider your spending habits. So in this video, I'm going to share with you 11 shopping traps that I've stopped falling for in my own journey to mindful spending. Let's go! First one, the latest gizmos and gadgets. Truth be told, I love my tech toys. But I've learned to resist the urge to go out to buy the latest gadgets that hits the market. 9 times out of 10, the upgrades are minor tweaks and not worth shelling out hundreds or even thousands of dollars. So for example, I was drooling over the latest iPhone 15, with the titanium frame and all the new fancy features. Then I took a step back and then looked at my trusty 3-year-old iPhone 12. Well, it was still getting the job done. I was still able to take down my notes. It's still good for reading, watching videos, answering the phone. Wait, do we still do that? The new one is definitely cooler, but is it worth the upgrade just for the incremental change? Probably not. So I saved over $1,000 just like that. My advice before you go ahead to blow up your credit card is to ask yourself, do I really need this, or I just want it because it's new? Does my current device take care of my current needs? Upgrading too frequently is an expensive habit and it's not a necessity. Only upgrade for the right reasons. If the device does not meet your current requirements, it's broken, or you need to take a photo for the Instagram. 2. Pre-owned cars. So my first ever car was a brand new Renault Megane. I just love the smell of new leather, the sound of the pop when you open a brand new car door, and the grand unveiling when they remove the cloth to show me my new car. I just love the entire experience. Until I realized that I lost 10 to 15% of its value by the time I reached back home. And a further 30 to 35% gets lost just over 3 years. After crunching the numbers, I realized that buying a used car makes so much more sense. When I bought my next few cars, I made sure they are 1 to 2 years old, where I can save a lot of extra money. Like how they say one man's trash is another man's treasure, my most recent purchase was a Tesla Model 3 Performance. It throttles 0 to 100 in like just 3 seconds. So back to my point. I'm more than happy to skip the new car smell and the grand handover to keep a lot more extra money in my pocket. Point number 3, pointless subscriptions. Glancing at my bank account, I noticed several monthly recurring charges from subscriptions that I never really use. It's so easy to sign up for the moment and then completely forget about it. During the AI craze, I started subscribing to many tools like Jasper, Midjourney, ChatGPT Pro, 11 Labs, Leonardo, and many more. A few months down, I realized that I am no longer using it to the extent where I should be paying a subscription, and there are free alternatives for the kind of use that I have. I also have a cable network service which allows me to watch like hundreds of channels all across Asia, from variety, dramas, game shows, movies, and so on, which is not helping me. So I finally cancelled a few subscriptions that I hadn't used in months, ended up saving over $1,000 a year. Take stock of all of your subscriptions, from streaming, music, boxes, apps, and more. Be ruthlessly honest with yourself and cancel any subscription that's not bringing value to you or you simply don't have the time for. Point number 4, used and refurbished items. So these days I absolutely love shopping smart by buying used and refurbished items. You can find such amazing deals on furniture, home appliances, tech gadgets that are in great shape and almost works like new. For example, I recently bought a deep cleaning vacuum cleaner which was touted to clean micro germs, bed bugs, and help with the overall air quality of my home. So this vacuum cleaner is $5,000. I'm not joking. It is a whopping $5,000. So I just went online, did a couple of search, and I chanced upon a local classified site where I found the exact same device this guy was posting at just $1,500. Just because he was relocating. Can you believe that? It was 1 year old, hardly used, and the only defect was that it didn't come with a box and a product manual. Frankly, I don't care about it. Same performance, same features, and I saved $3,500 just like that. I've got deals like this a bunch of times just by browsing classified sites. Little stuffs like scuffs and missing manuals doesn't really bother me one bit if I'm saving big bucks. You can often find pre-owned appliances, furniture, laptops, TVs, and other big ticket items 30 to 50% off their retail value. All you gotta do is to just be a bit more resourceful. Don't pay full price for everything if you don't have to. Go pre-owned and gently used and keep that extra savings to yourself. Point number 5, only shop for planned sales. Like anyone, I love a good sale, but sometimes it can trick you into spending for things that you don't really need. Those aisles at those hypermarts, or even Toys R Us for that matter, as you're making your way to the cashier, those aisles will be littered with all of those tiny price items going on sale. And they are just nicely placed at your arm's reach, just to make sure that you're going through FOMO. Don't fall for it. So now I shop for sale items that I have planned for. Otherwise, it's just too tempting to throw in all those things to cart just because it seems like a good deal. Remember, their gain is your loss. So stick to your buyer's list and avoid the buyer's remorse. Stay strong and don't let those signs shouting 70% off weaken your resolve. 6. Attachment to big brand names. We've all been lured to big brand names, and I'm certainly guilty of that. Take coffee shops. Sure, Starbucks. Why not? Familiar, convenient, makes me look good. But often a no-name local cafe might have an equal or even a better quality product for the same price. We go with the brand name out of habit and comfort. Dropping hundreds of dollars on a hyped up Nike or designer label might seem cool, but often it's possible to get an equal or better quality product from a small boutique firm without a famous logo. Used to overpay just for the brand name flex. But now I look for quality clothes that fit great, make me look good, without the flashy logos. So the next time you shop, try going small and local rather than defaulting to the familiar chains. And focus more on fit and quality than logos and labels. Your wallet will thank you, and you can thank me later. Number 7, stop investing in things that you don't understand. I used to think that I'm some investing genius who could pick winning stocks and crypto coins. Well, that delusion cost me thousands of dollars until I finally faced the truth that I am no Warren Buffett. I also tried to outsource it to bot trading and a couple of introduced senior forex traders whom I invested 10k by 10k, and soon I realized I've parted with more than $80,000 of my own money. Trying to beat the market with some weird investments like Agawood, wine investments, palm tree, a weird beach villa in a remote location with a very small investment and a very big return. Yeah, I've lost chasing that fantasy too. The reality is, if you don't truly understand where you're putting your money, then you're not investing, you're gambling. For regular stock market investing, I currently use a recommendation tool to buy and hold funds, which is beginner friendly and less volatile. I make about 19 to 20% annually. I'm no longer under the illusion that I'll beat the top hedge fund managers at their own game. So the point is, if you don't fully understand where your money is going before you hit the button invest, don't get caught up thinking you are smarter or luckier than you ever are going to be. Point number 8, avoid debt-fueled spending. Credit cards definitely offer tempting perks and rewards upfront that seem appealing. But when you look at the actual interest rate of about 24% or more that can accrue if you do carry a balance, that seriously becomes a dangerous debt trap. I used to occasionally keep a revolving balance when I was a little bit more careless with spending. But one day when I crashed and burned, I sat down and I calculated how much of interest in late fee payments that I was actually being charged. And I was shocked. Turns out I was forking hundreds and more than originally charged for the same item just 2 months ago. I only charge how much I know I can comfortably repay on the next billing cycle. No cash readily available? Simple. No purchase. At average, Americans are $8,000 in credit card debt. Break that debt cycle and refuse to pay credit card companies a small fortune in interest. Let your own savings and bank account reap those rewards instead. Point number 9, cancel unused gym memberships. I was paying monthly gym dues just out of habit, even when I rarely went. Turns out I enjoy exercising outdoors. Now I run or walk in the park and do body workouts at home. Investing in a few basic equipments just cost me over $60, way less overpriced than a gym membership that can cost me $40 to $70 every single month. So unless if you're a pro athlete, you can probably ditch the gym membership. Put that money towards your goals. No need to pay for the equipments that you don't ever use. Point number 10, spontaneous splurges. Whether it's an impromptu shopping spree, a fancy latte, or that latest remote control car, small impulse purchases can add up. But being mindful about my spending has allowed me to save without sacrificing things I truly enjoy. I started using a simple and free expense tracker. The only job for me to do is to enter every single time that I make a purchase. And the effect basically helps me pause and ask myself if the next purchase is going to bring in the value that I really require. It really helped me rethink my habits around my daily coffee, meal outs, in-app purchases, and more. You might be surprised to see how much you save from the spontaneous pleasures daily. These short-term pleasures don't give you the long-term gain. Last one, excessive supplements. I used to go way overboard with workout supplements. We're talking about pre-workout, post-workout, intra-workout, creatine, protein powders, you name it, I bought it. I had this crazy supplement regime that cost me a small fortune and meant swallowing a ton of pills every single day. But I realized it was a total overkill. Do I really need a specialty supplement for every point of my workout and recovery? Probably not. So I decided to simplify them all. Now I just take a few key supplements that makes all the difference. A daily vitamin for overall health, a tablespoon of honey for that extra nutritional kick, a meal replacement shake when I'm on the go. This keeps me full and energized for hours. Now I save money while I still have my essential supplements going on for me. There you have it, the 11 ways that I have cut unnecessary costs without sacrificing the good life. What changes can you do to save more of your hard-earned money? So start taking smaller steps to spend smarter. Your future self will love you. Now I would love to hear from you. What is that one thing that you're going to stop buying or cut back after watching this? Let me know in the comments, and if you found this video helpful, hit the like button and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching, and I sincerely hope this helps. I'll see you on the next one.